At you soldiers. Before we get into this video, this is an extension of a word nerd video that I did last week just because I wanted to talk more about it and I wanted to upload this on my channel as well. So if you're looking for the original, it's just a much shorter version of this and I will link that down below. Oh, look at that. It's a bright, sunny, happy, cheery day outside and I'm here to talk to you about the pronunciations of things. You can probably understand the confusion you have when you're discussing a book with someone and suddenly they start talking about some character you have no idea about. And then you realize it's a character that you've been saying wrong this entire time. When you're reading, you have your own way of thinking about how things are sounding or how you pronounce certain names, and then all of a sudden someone else says it and you're like, what? What is happening? I have a bit of a strange mind. My mind switches letters around, I say things differently, I stress different syllables, and this can come as a little bit of a problem when you're trying to discuss things with other people. Going right back to one of the very first things I ever mispronounced, Carlisle? It's like whistle, but with like a car, like Carlisle. I was talking with one of my friends about this series and she was just like, who is Carlisle? I'm like, the head of the vampire clan, the main guy, you know, Carlisle. And she's like, you mean Carlisle? And I'm like, what? No. Why is there an L in there if you're not gonna pronounce it? Kale? I like the vegetable? I know you're supposed to say it like chaos, but with an L, so it's like kale, but everyone I know says kale. Then the other day I was talking to one of my managers about Cinder by Marissa Mayer, and Aiko? What's the little robot's name? As someone who has studied Japanese, I'm pretty sure it's Aiko. And then there's basically any name in the Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan because you got a whole bunch of gods and titans with names that are like this long. Why can't there just be a titan named Bob? Oh wait. Other word nerd Aaron and I have been arguing over how to say the main guy's name in Angel Fall. Is it Rafe or is it Raffi? His name is supposed to be Raphael, like the Archangel, so I'm pretty sure it's Rafe. But I started saying Raffi, and don't even get me started on any of Cassandra Clare's books because why are there so many A's and I's? Is it Seraph or is it Seraph Blade? I say Seraph, Parabati versus Parabatai. Then there's the whole steelay versus stell argument. I was talking about this with one of my friends. She's like, oh, it's stell. How do you say it? And I'm like, it's obviously stelly, duh. We argued about this for years until finally I looked it up on Cassandra Clare's website and haha, lo and behold, it is actually pronounced stelly. So what up? You were wrong, I was right, fight me. I also have the habit of saying automaton. It's supposed to be automaton. Someone told me that and I just feel like that's just wrong. And one that I will not stop arguing about is in A Court of Thorns and Roses, is it Rysand or is it Rysand? I think it's supposed to be Reese, like Reese's peanut butter cups, but there's a Y in there, so it's Rysand, and it's gonna be Rysand until the day I die. And then there's times that I just completely move letters around, like in Carry On by Rainbow Roll. The main character is Tyrannus Bastilian Pitch? Apparently it's Basilton. You know what? I kind of like Bastilian better, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. In a book I don't have at the moment, that is I Am Number 4 by Pittacus Lore. How do you pronounce the creature's name? Apparently it's like chimera, it's chimera. There's a CH. Why do you not pronounce the CH? Come on, English language. You are just messing up all over the board today. The one that I've been obsessing over the most lately is the school name of Maggie Stiefvater's The Raven Boys. It's spelled Aglionby. Aglionby? Aglionby? How do you pronounce this, Maggie Stiefvater? Please tell me. Like, your last name is difficult enough. Please don't make me use my brain for any more of what's required in this because this is confusing as hell. And finally, I just learned that I have been mispronouncing an entire series for the last couple years, and that is Holly Black's Tith? Apparently it's tithe or tithe. I don't understand. I've been saying tith since the very beginning. If there's an E on the end, it makes the other vowel say its name. So it's tithe. Crap. I just caught myself in my own loophole. Whatever, it's going to be tith. It's going to be tith till the day I die. No one can convince me otherwise. Oh, the sun just went behind a cloud. Please leave down below if you say any of these things the same way I do, or if you're just gonna complain and be like, Rachel, you're saying that's totally wrong. You know what, if you say any things differently, come at me, bro. I ain't scared. Or do you say it's scared? And now please ignore the car alarm sounding bird in the background. Who knows what their problem is? By the way, yes, I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt. It's the Millennium Falcon. Bet you wish you had a Star Wars shirt. Click over to like the video and click over there to subscribe. Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!